Hello, welcome to the vlog. It's Monday and I have been making art and videos for the future, but I've realised that it takes a lot longer than I thought it would, to be honest. So far though, I've learned quite a lot about the way that I make art and what I need to work on. I really need to work on anatomy and just character design in general, because I couldn't actually do it. Like I couldn't do it. I couldn't draw the pose, and because I couldn't draw the pose, obviously I couldn't draw the clothes on the person, and I had to do it a lot more. But the more I drew the same thing over and over again, the better I got at it. So I do understand that I just need to practice, but I'm still not at a comfortable stage where I want to share that as a proper art video. I know that this channel is supposed to be about learning and growing together and just general art stuff, but if you've already got a reputation of being able to draw well from drawing other subjects or other styles, then it's kind of hard to put yourself out there. So I'm just going to bite the bullet and put it out there and put it in my video, I think. But I'm also going to put a schedule into place for me to practice drawing full bodies, or at least to the knees until I figure that out, or torso or whatever, depending, so that I can practice that and get stuff that I want to do done. Because my cameras take hours to charge, I'm having to wait to actually film stuff, and it's really annoying me because I just want to film it and I can't. This camera is really good for that, because all I need to do is put it on charge for 20 minutes and then it'll be charged. Whereas with my other cameras, I've got to wait hours. So my camera battery ran out and my iPad battery ran out, which is an even bigger one. So I'm actually thinking about moving. I don't know if this is a good idea. It probably won't be. No, I can't do that. I was going to move my camera and my lights to this desk so that I could still film. But there's just no room. Plus, it is a pain in the butt to try and move everything. So I might do some low-key things, and I've got two videos planned to record. One of them is a pastel video, and the other one is a what to draw when you're bored or how to come up with ideas video. And I want to do different elements in that, obviously. So I've got a bunch of different things that I want to do to put in that video, but I don't think that I should draw for every single one. Maybe I should just show a sketchbook of my previous works, doing challenges and things, because basically I'm rushing this video, but I want it to be out within the next week, so I want to be able to do it, and I think that's just the way that it goes. That's what I'm working on, but I'm trying to make it the best that I can, but it's hard when you don't really know what you actually want to draw yourself. I don't know, I think I'm just thinking, and I'm thinking about it too much. I just want to draw and make art, but I also want to make videos, and I don't really like to link the two, but sometimes you have to link the two. So that, one, you can get more videos out and art, and two, so that you can share your journey. It's just that my video ideas list is quite dry right now because I've turned this channel into a studio vlog thing, and I feel guilty about not making art videos, and I feel guilty about not making art in the studio vlogs, and then I feel guilty about making art in the studio. I don't know, it's so weird. I don't know, we'll figure it out though. It's actually quite nice outside today, which I'm enjoying, even though I'm inside. I have a CC video to do. I did 3 over the weekend and I still have 1 more to do until Friday. I've got 2 more to do basically this week. So I want to get those done as quickly as possible. I'm 5 minutes away from finishing the other one, but I'm going to have my lunch first because it's already 12 o'clock. I don't know if I said that or not, but I've been filming a lot. And tonight, I'm just going to bite the bullet and just make art tonight. Just make as much art as possible. And just film it any way I can. If I can't have 2 angles and my battery runs out, then that so be it. Basically, because that's all I can hope for, is that I'm able to do it. And obviously I'm going to work on things that I don't need to record if it runs out of battery. And I also just want to clean my house. As a mess. You can't see most of the mess because I zoom it in. I've got my camera on full screen mode, which films at a wider angle, but when I'm in the editor, because of the aspect ratio, I stretch it out so that you can't see either side of me and it's just my face. But not the point. The point is that it's messy and I want to tidy, but it's not that. Also, if you want to hear my thoughts on any of the current events right now, I'm not actually going to be doing that. I'm not going to be talking about stuff unless it's to do with school. And that's the reason I'm trying to record as much, because if Caden is off school, then I do need to pre-record. And to be honest, I would rather him be off school and I can take him out of school at any point in time. And anybody, if they are concerned about their child carrying it and giving it to somebody else or getting it themselves or whatever they're concerned about, then you can take your kid out of school. It's up to you. Sorry, I'm not even going to say their name. Those people that control us are not the boss. Well, they are, but at the same time, you can say no. I, for the sake of my children and myself and the health and safety of my children and myself, I want to take my kid out of school, and you can do that. We've been told to email the school, tell them why we've taken them off, whether we have like vulnerable elders or if ourselves are unhealthy or if we actually have it and we are self-isolating or whatever, and to ask for an email, and to ask for a school pack so that they can do work at home, which is great, but why can't you just email that? Because they said that you have to go and pick it up from the school. The point of self-isolating is that you don't want to go anywhere near anybody. So I don't understand why they're saying that we have to go to the school to pick it up. I won't be. I can tell them to mail it to me or email it to me or just send it online or something like that. But definitely not going to go to a school to pick up a school pack. 100% no. I would probably just phone in and tell them that I'm keeping my kid off. And that's it. And then he can use the school's websites to do some studies and things. Because he's only 7, nearly. It's 4 days until my birthday. So hopefully we'll be having a party in the house. That day, instead of doing what I was supposed to be doing, which was filming, I ended up watching the most recent episode of The Walking Dead because I seen a spoiler and I was like, I'm going to watch it before I see any more spoilers, and I'm not going to spoil it because I know for a fact that my dad hasn't seen it yet and he watches these videos, so I'm not going to spoil it for anybody else either. But yeah, I've watched it now and I'm glad I did that, even though I wish I drew more, but it's okay. I'm going to draw tonight. Definitely going to draw tonight. Like, if anybody sees me on Twitter tonight, this video is going to go up days later, but if anybody's seen me on Twitter on Monday, give me a row. I was supposed to be not on Twitter. It's time to go and pick up Caden now anyway, so I'm going to go do that. I'm looking outside as if I'm going to get a telltale sign of what's out there. Hello? Also was looking outside to see if I need to put a big jacket on or just a small one, and to be honest, I'm not really dressed for the occasion, to be honest. But you know what? I'm going to go out like this. Screw it, let's go. So I'm going to go pick up Caden and then I'm going to do the rest of my drawing. But when I come back, I'm going to tidy actually. And then tonight, after I go and pick up Matt, or before I go and pick up Matt because he works until 6 today, I'm going to draw because I feel like I need to. So yeah, even though I didn't get everything that I wanted to do today, I'm quite happy with what I did. I'm quite happy that I chose to watch that because, like I said, don't want any spoilers. Let's go pick up Caden, shall we? Well, not you, just me. Okay, bye. Good morning. It's quite early. It's 9 o'clock, and I say that even though I got up at 5:30 because usually I don't film until I'm ready for the day basically, but I am sort of in the mood where I'm a little bit like feeling guilty for doing art when there's other things to do in the house. I don't know, I just feel guilty. So also I'm struggling because I'm really bad at drawing right now, but I'm gonna sit down and do some drawing later on. First of all, I'm finishing the subtitles today because they're not due until Friday, but I just want to get them done. It's Tuesday today. Did I say that? It's Tuesday. I want to get them done before then so that I can work on more art things, and I also want to pre-record the Sims videos, maybe post 2 or 3 a week instead of 1. I don't know why I decided that I want to do that, but I feel like maybe it'll distract me from going on the interwebs and reading things, and also distract others so that they can watch it as well. So I thought that would be a good idea. And then obviously I'm keeping my art videos to 3 a week because I don't want to put any more pressure on myself to make more art videos, because that's where the problems stem with me. So I'm doing that. I haven't had breakfast yet either, so I think I'm gonna make myself breakfast too. Some porridge, and then yeah, I'm just gonna try and tidy up as much as possible. Caden's still going to school, and I feel like people are judging me for that because they're like, oh, you should keep your kid off school because it's dangerous and all this stuff. But the school are doing everything they can to keep it sanitised and safe, and there's hardly any kids in the school now because parents have self-isolated or decided to pull them kids out for safety. So they're actually able to spread them out quite far in the classrooms now. So I feel safe. He doesn't have any symptoms. Apparently, I mean, there's a lot of talk about symptoms and whether kids show it or not, but he doesn't have any so far, so far so good. But yeah, if he had a really bad case of like asthma or any health issues, I would 100% keep him off, but he doesn't, so he should be fine. I just literally picked up a bowl from the cupboard, which I don't even use for my porridge, and took it to the sink to put water in it. Why? That's how insane I am going. I think I'm keeping you updated about things that are happening in the real world that affects me, because my videos are more than likely going to change if Caden has to stay off school, because I'm going to have to homeschool him basically. I'm going to have to teach him things. He can't just come home and just sit on his iPad all day. He's going to have to keep learning. And somebody did post a message, an email that they got from the school when they told the school that they're keeping their kid off, saying that they can learn and do coursework on the 2 websites that they've set up. So they are putting in place things that you can do to teach your kids. So I'm grateful about that, because if it comes to it, I'm not going to even know if it's right. I would rather a computer tell my kid that it's right, because I don't know. I can't remember much of what I was taught in school, and even if I did, everything's changed now. They teach them differently, so I'm glad they're putting online things in place for kids to learn. And we could just set up a little time for like an hour of, or half an hour I would say, because he's only 7, so half an hour of like literacy, and then half an hour of maths, or numeracy as they call it, and then like a little break and playtime, and then maybe half an hour of just running about outside in the back garden, I don't know, with a football or something. Although we need to get the grass cut because it's not been cut this year yet, and it's very long and bumpy from before, but I think the next door neighbour's garden's fine, so we could use that. And then I don't know, do like some art, some creative stuff, just start teaching them things, because I reckon that the school's going to close either because there's no kids to teach eventually, or because one of the staff gets symptoms and they have to close the school. So I'm guessing that it's just going to be on a school per school basis. Like, there's not going to be a wide closure of schools, but each school will individually assess how risky it is to keep it open, and then they'll decide to shut it. And eventually that'll happen to all of the schools probably. That's just my assumptions. So yeah, so I'm kind of setting up things and preparing things for him to be off, and I'm also trying to make sure that the areas that he's going to be working in are clean and accessible for both me and him to sit together and do things together. So that's where I'm at with that. But anyway, let's talk more about art stuff. I think that I'm gonna, even though I wanted to get the video out about what to draw when you're bored soon, I think I'm gonna put that behind me for a little bit and work on the pastel drawing video, because I don't know what else to add to that other video and I need to do some research. So I wanna work on, I don't wanna do research today, I just wanna work on art today. So that's what I'm gonna be doing after I have my breakfast. Maybe I should ramp up the videos for my art channel, do extra studio vlogs, because if Matt starts to get off, then I'll need the extra money. Although, to be honest, unless I get over 1,000 views on a video, it doesn't really make that much money, so that's kind of counterproductive, I guess. I haven't had any sales on my shop since I added new things, new products. I don't know whether that's to do with the current situation or whether that's to do with the fact that just nobody wants to buy them. I understand if people are scared from packages, but they've told us that if you touch a package, it's not gonna transmit a thing. I need to be very careful about what I say in these videos. My friend can't get through to the school to tell them that they're keeping their kids off, so apparently there's a lot of people keeping their kids off, because the line is busy, which is never the case. Trying to look trashier and trashier as the day goes on. I've just been doing a pastel drawing, which I'm quite happy with, but again my battery died, so I had to charge it. And while that was charging, I recorded a Sims video, and I kind of want to record more, but it's 12 o'clock now, so if I record another one, that will bring me to about 1:15, and then if I record 2, I kind of want to record another one, because I know that I won't have time to record more after today. Well, I can, because I can just send Caden to his room to play while I record it, but I'm going to have to get him to work on schoolwork as well, so I don't know. We'll see how it all pans out. I just booked my car in for its MOT because it's due on Saturday, so I booked it in for Friday. So that means that whether the school is open or not, I'm going to have to keep Caden off school, because he won't be able to finish it in time and I won't be able to take Caden to school. So I think I'm going to have to post this on Wednesday, this vlog, and it's just been me talking basically. I haven't got anything to show you. Hope you don't mind these chatty vlogs, but in times like these I might have to just resort to making vlogs like this, because I don't have enough time to gather all materials, or I might stop the vlogs completely for a bit until I can do them again, and instead just post art videos. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hello, it's 2:30 and I have just finished this little drawing of some donuts as part of a video, which you will see soon. Trying to get the brightness, it's not working. You'll see it, I'll show a picture of it up as well. But that's that done. Pastel pastel donuts. And my hands aren't even that dirty. I mean, they are, but they're not that dirty. So I'm happy with that. But as I said, it is 2:30, so I need to go and pick up Kaden. And it's dark. It's dark now. And I think I'm going to use the footage from that video for the full footage for one video, and then use some of the footage for another video, which I know seems boring, but it's not going to be, because I used some techniques in that drawing that I want to showcase and talk about. So I want to just do a close-up real-time view of that, and then the other video will have a full speed painting of that in there. So that's exciting. But yeah, I got that full drawing done in one day, so I'm really happy with that. And I also filmed the Sims, and I did some CC, and I had lunch and breakfast as well, so I call that a win. And then after I pick up Caden, he's going to probably have a snack, because that's what he does. Every time he comes in, he has a snack. And then, because he's usually hungry when he comes home, but we don't get dinner until later, so he's probably going to have a snack, and then I will work on either editing videos or making more drawings. I used the Strathmore 500 series paper, the Tone Tan one, for that, and although it worked well, I think that I'm not going to use it again, because it didn't take as much layers as I would have liked it to, and I don't know. I just think that obviously it's not meant for pastels. It works, but I would prefer to use other paper. But if I ever run out of paper to use for pastels, then that would be the paper that I would probably go to, because I like the tonedness of it. But I do want to do a black, a painting on black paper at some point. I keep touching my face. One, we're not supposed to be doing that right now. Two, I'm covered in pastel dust. Anyway, yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, I want to use the black paper, and I think I'm going to do that next for the landscape that I have planned. Although if that's the case, maybe I shouldn't, because the landscape, I want to have quite a bit of layers on it, and if it's anything like that paper, which I'm sure it is, or probably worse, then that'll probably not work very well. I might actually use the pastel paper that I have for the pastel drawing that I'm going to do later on today or tomorrow. But yeah, so then what else? Yeah, that's it basically. I'm not going to be posting a Sims video this week early, I don't think. I think I'll wait until Saturday, post that on Saturday, and then post another one on Wednesday after, and then another one on Saturday, and then another one on Wednesday, depending on how much I can get filmed. Hello, haven't done my hair or makeup again today. I don't know, just feeling a little bit of a downer, to be honest, but I just wanted to come in here for the last clip and kind of announce something. I've decided to change the way I'm going to be doing videos, just for a temporary measure sort of thing. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to be able to do this, but I've decided that I want to create videos that are a tiny bit different. So instead of recording my vlogs for a whole week and making that one video, I'm going to be recording vlogs every day that I can, and also doing art, showing you what I'm doing, putting clips of art in there. They might not be finished art, but I'm just going to show you what I'm doing day to day rather than finishing something, voiceovering it and putting it up. I'm also going to put the 2 videos that I had planned on hold, I think, because I'm not really bothered about making videos like that right now, because I'm panicking about whether I'm going to have enough footage if my child or my other half is off school or work, or both, and I want to keep creating art and content for you to watch, because I think I'll go insane if I can't make videos and if I can't post and interact with my followers and people on YouTube. So I'm going to try my best to do as much as possible, but it might be a little bit rocky. My channel's been rocky for a while anyway. And then once this whole thing blows over, I'm gonna ramp up the video creation process and do a little bit more planning and thought out process for videos and make better ones, I guess. But for right now, I just want to get content out and I want to make sure that I have enough content, so that means to make a video every day, whether my art is finished or not. It is Wednesday today, and Caden's going to be off on Friday because I have an MOT scheduled for my car and I can't take him to school and also get the car MOT'd because I'm not going to be able to get the car back in time because he finishes school at 12:20, so I'm pretty sure that the MOT won't be ready before then, so I'm just going to keep him off school. So I've got tomorrow to make one video for Friday, and then I do have footage that I'm going to be using for another video for Monday possibly, and then after that it's just gonna be a hit or miss whether I can post or not, because Caden his school might close by next week, and obviously he's going to be off school for the Easter holidays at the start of April for 2 weeks, so basically I'm just going to have to scramble and try and make as much videos as possible, but if not, I'm just going to have to accept the fact that I can't post the videos and just wait until everything falls back into place again. I have no idea what's going to happen, and that's the scary part about this, is that I don't know how much work I'm going to be able to produce, especially since I've got other things to do. I've got to do the CC and I've got to do all this other stuff to make sure that we're getting money in, and it's just a big mess, to be honest. It's going to affect lots of people even more than it's affecting me, and here I am just moaning about the fact that I can't get a video out, but it is important to me to be able to create videos because it keeps me sane. Unfortunately, that's just the way it's going to be, so today I am just gonna hopefully make a video and then tomorrow make another one. That's my plan, is to make videos. So I hope I can make the videos in time and do all that stuff, but I am not sure. It's all up in the air. So yes, I do think that I could probably squeeze out the videos that I was talking about, but I'm just not in the headspace to do that. I don't know how to approach it and how to do it, because the thing with the videos that I make is, especially the art videos, is that I make the art first and then I do the voiceover. It takes me a couple of days to make sure that the art is good enough to share and the way that I want it, and then I have to do the voiceover after it. So if I spend a couple of days doing art and then the voiceover needs to be done later and I can't do the voiceover, I can't post the video because there's no voiceover. I am not going down the art and music route, no. But if Matt's off or if Caden's off, then I can't really voice over the videos. It's easier with Caden because I can just tell him to go into a different room while I do it, but with Matt, I don't know, it's still a bit weird, and unless I set up my art space or just even my computer in a different room, then it's going to be harder to do it while he's around. If he is around, he's probably going to be keeping on going to work, if that makes sense. His work hasn't mentioned any way of them shutting down. The only way that they would shut down is if they didn't have any jobs, but they also have inside jobs, I guess. I don't know exactly how his work works, but they make temporary buildings for people who are building houses or building schools or just building buildings. And they also make temporary buildings for people that need to store things in the buildings while they are working somewhere. So I don't know exactly if his work is gonna stop, because the only people that they come in contact with are the people that work in the yard or whatever. A big long explanation for that, but yeah, so please try and be patient. I know that everybody is probably really understanding of the situation and they know that things are going to have to change, but I'm going to try my best to make the content watchable. This video is currently sitting at just me rambling on about stuff and there is no art. I have showed you a finished project so far, and I was thinking about putting a little sketch or a little drawing session over the top of me rambling on. So if I can edit that footage and get that overlaid in time, then I will be doing that, but if not, then I'll put that in a different video. So it'll just be me talking, and that means the footage, the thumbnail will just be a face of me. So I hope it all turns out alright, and I hope that you guys are fine and you are not panicking too much and that you are okay, and I will talk to you in my next video on Friday. Bye!